Alright, so my name is Justin Gray Solorzano, and basically I am making this video because my 8 months is on Saturday on the 7th of October, and I get questions frequently about my transition, the process of starting testosterone, and yeah. So basically, if you're watching this and you're wondering what does he mean by testosterone and my transition, I am female to male transgender. Basically, to sum it up, I was born biologically a female, but later on in my life, I have realized that I was in the wrong body, and I am transitioning to male because my brain does not match my body. So, to sum that up, I grew up, in a very loving household, accepting to a certain point, but I am here today, and I'm blessed to say that I am doing what I love to do. I came out at basically 19 years old. Most people 18, but to my mom, I came out at 19 years old. A little bit before my birthday, like a week before my birthday. I basically just told her, Mom, I am a guy and I want to start getting into gender therapy and starting hormones. And before starting hormones, you do have to go through a process. It's not just you go to the doctor and you say, can you inject me with testosterone? No, it's not that easy. But it is sort of an easy process if you have the right doctor and the right insurance. Luckily, I am blessed to be with Kaiser, and they are outstanding people. They are very nice. They are on their job, basically. So I went into a doctor just for like a checkup. You know how you have to get those checkups. And I was just basically like, I want to start transitioning. And I explained it to her, and this was like my primary. So like who you go to as a child or even as an adult to get checked up on. So she didn't really have anything to say towards that because that wasn't her field, but she was nice enough to give me a number to call and then throw it out there that I will be making a call to them. I was able to get a hold of them later that day to set an appointment to visit the endocrinologist, which is basically the doctor that starts it all. You go in and tell them, I want to start hormones. This is the process. This is what I want to do. And right away, she was just like, all right, did something on her computer, and she was able to get me my first gender therapist appointment, which was in January, I believe, or December. January or December, one of the two. I really need to know this stuff, but yeah. So I went to my first gender therapist, and I've gone to a therapist before, but certainly not like this. It's basically just a small room. There's a couch, and there's a lady in front of a computer, and with a stack of papers basically like that thick of just questions on questions and like answers for everything you can possibly ask towards your transition, because they are specialized in gender transition, therapy. So basically the moral of that is they will ask you a bunch of questions as little as, how do you feel on a daily basis? How is your household? How are your parents? How are you raised? And it's all confidential. So anything you say, unless you tell them that you've harmed yourself or you have tried to harm someone else, then they obviously have to say something. But if you're talking, one-on-one, like, they do not say anything. They cannot. And if they do, you can get them in trouble. Basically, so I went to like maybe 3 or 4 sessions, and by my 4th one, it wasn't really a session. It was basically just her saying, I have your referral, you're ready. So what the referral is basically means she will sign off on the referral, you sign it, she goes over everything that you're going to have to be going through, and then she sends it off to your endo. Then your endo's job is to go over it, make sure, you hit every single checkpoint, and you're set. And then now it's all up to your endo when you should start. So that process is easy. She will call you, or they will call you and basically just say, all right, I want you to come in the next few days. Just come in, get blood work, wait like 2 or 3 days, and then we will be set. So you get your blood work, you wait a couple days, and that is, let me tell you, those 2 days I had to wait for my endo to call me, those were the longest 2 days of my life. I was constantly looking at my phone, just, you know how it is to expect a call and you really want that call. So I got the phone call and she was just basically like, Justin, this is your endo, and I want to let you know that you will be able to start T tomorrow. And I got so excited. I cried, and this is before the hormones and stuff, so, I was very emotional. I hardly cry anymore. It takes me a lot to cry now. And I went to go get my blood work, whatever, and she was like, all right, so come in or go to any of your, a nearest clinic. And I have the option between going into a clinic and getting it done for free or doing it myself, but it's a $60 copay or whatever for vials and needles. But at the moment, it's it adds up and it's pricey. So I live right next to a Kaiser where I can just literally drive down the street and go get my shot. It's not a hassle. I probably spend more on those than I do on gas in a week, So I go, and then, so they tell you how much you're going to get injected, how many times you're going to get injected. So I have, right now, I started at 0.5, which is nothing. It's literally just a little spit of tea, because my levels were weird. I don't even know. But as I slowly started to proceed in my transition, I got a higher dose. So now I'm at 1.5. And that's maybe that much, but it does a lot. You will be sitting in front of a mirror just okay. But it's a great thing. That's pretty much it to start. You basically just have to base it off your insurance, how well your doctor is, if they're on it. And if they're not on it, I promise you, just bug them. Bug them until they don't want you to bug them anymore so that they get it done. Because it's exciting. It's it's life-changing. And I am so blessed to be able to help others come out, start T, help them find an endo, help them find a gender therapist. I did this all on my own. I called on my own. I went on my own. I started T on my own. I didn't have anyone's help. My mom didn't really understand it, so she wasn't there because she didn't really understand the point of how it worked. She didn't understand how exciting it was. But obviously throughout the months of me becoming happier and becoming me, she's realizing, wow, okay, so this is really what he needed. This is the missing puzzle piece that he needed in his life. So that's pretty much that. So to just start off, I'm just going to make this video just to do my intro, my transition. I want to make a video of pre-T and then 5 years back and then my whole transition. I want to make something like that because I always have people asking oh, can I see pre-T pictures? Because I see you now and it's I can't even imagine you on before T. I can't see that. And I don't mind. I'm not one of those guys or trans guys or whatever that get very offended, because some men are really sensitive towards that and they don't like bringing up pre-T or past or whatever. They just like to focus on what they are and who they are now. But I love going back to videos and pictures and stuff and just looking at myself and looking at myself in the mirror, and I'm just wow, it's crazy how much a shot can do. And for those who are going to ask, I am on the shot for the rest of my life. I can stop at any point in time, but I'm not interested in stopping. I have no reason to stop because I'm just excited to see where I'm going to be at on my 1 year or where I'm going to be at in 3 years. I see men on their 1 year and it's I'm not hairy right now. I shaved. Because it was coming in, and my dad still does not know till this day. That will be another video. That's a story. But I mean, I can tell you right now, the biggest change is probably, yeah, I have a little Adam's apple. My voice definitely. My jawline, I've always had a good jawline, but like it has gotten more squared. My hairline, it's okay. Muscle wise, I have gained a little bit of muscle in my arms, and I've always had muscular legs because of soccer. But other than that, like my muscles and like my shoulders, no, like I don't work out. I've tried to work out, and I can't keep up with it. I need to just be motivated, and I eat like crap. But, I think once I start getting towards my top surgery, I'm going to start having to work out more and stuff, because when you get top surgery, you can work out and work on your pecs and stuff. And what man doesn't want pecs, But, yeah, so I'm going to just stop this right here. So if you have any further questions, just comment down below. And pretty much just, this is who I am, and I'm going to keep living the life I want to live. And if you have a problem with that, then don't follow me. Don't watch my transition, because I do not accept hate, nor do I accept pettiness, even though I can be petty. But I don't want that negativity in my life. My life is going amazing right now, and I cannot stress you guys enough how blessed I am to have the people I have in my life right now, how blessed I am to be living. I'm healthy. I'm living to wake up every day, and I have a real smile on my face, so it's an amazing feeling to know that I'm finally 20 years now. My birthday was actually yesterday, October 4th. 20 years now, I am finally finding myself and becoming who I deserve to be. So that's it, you guys. So just don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below if you have any questions or any video suggestions, because I want to get into this. I'm going to be getting a new camera. I'm using my phone at the moment, but I will be getting a camera very soon, so I will be vlogging. I will be doing a lot more videos on my transition, on anything, challenges, anything. I've always wanted to get into the YouTube life, but I get sidetracked, or I just don't have the time with school and work and stuff. But I'm going to be committed. I'm gonna do this. So yeah, all right, thanks guys, peace.